adventure rocket ship inside a head parade. A message from the future. You crash upon a star. Attention rocket ship.
When the folks at KXP told me about some of the guests they were having in town this weekend, a particular gentleman's name immediately perked up my ears because of the film you're about to see. It premiered almost 20 years ago, and I was working at an indie theater in Boston where we played this film, and we had Robyn come out and do a really amazing night and performing a little bit and showing this film, and it was a wonderful evening and one of my favorite memories. And they said he was going to be in town and would be willing to come by and introduce the screening of the movie you're about to see. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Robyn Hitchcock, star of the film Storefront Hitchcock.
Version of that, I don't actually have to watch it. I'd like to congratulate myself on having been 20 years younger. And whatever the trouser size I was wearing, my hair is a refreshingly dark shade of chestnut. I would like to say in defense of it being white now that it's a hell of a lot easier to do stuff with. Right at the beginning of the movie you see me checking on the condition of my hair, and you can see right the way along that this is bugging me. I only smile once during the whole film, and I think this is probably because I was thinking about keeping my quiff together. Another thing, and for some good reasons, one of which was that this movie was made on film. Unbelievably, most stuff was still recorded analog back then, so you made records on tape, you listened back to them on cassette, and if you were being filmed, it was on, this is on 35mm film, which used up about 93% of the budget. The company that then put it out, Orion, went busts. I'm sorry, I should have left a bigger gap there. The company that put it out, Orion, then went bust. And it was picked up by some enormously galactic company whose name I can't remember, but who now own probably large parts of Rupert Murdoch, which means that they must own quite a large amount of Jerry Hall, and then something else crops up there. You think, well, that's interesting. Brian Ferry, Mick Jagger, Rupert Murdoch, where's that going? Libra, Leo, Pisces, nowhere basically. But, it gives an indication of where power lies. Power lies with people we can't see, but who nonetheless we wind up promoting. I don't have any beliefs, obviously, but if I did, they would be extremely socialist. I just don't have the principles to enact out beliefs, so I just skip beliefs altogether. And you see me in the film, a younger but equally cynical person. I'm watching the movie, I was struck by how naive and how cynical I appear to be, and that hasn't changed. So I'm going to sing a couple of songs that weren't on that, they weren't there at that point. And this is the first of them.
Chip, chip, chipper, up in the crow's nest. Upside down face, but it's still so long. Flaking off, breaking off, crumbled and cracking. Time will destroy you like a Mexican god. Moon in a cup, crushed garlic and babies. Sailors all stagnant and bloating and rough. The horror of you floats so close by my window. At least when I die, your memory will too. wap-shoo-wa-da-da. Wap-shoo-wa-da-da. Cruel, magnificent, roasting your people. I am secure at the end of your rod. Cut out my heart and it flies to the ceiling. Time will destroy you like a Mexican god. Time will destroy you like a Mexican god. Time will destroy you. Sing it. Wap-shoo-wa-da-da. 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 Thank you. Thanks, as Brian Wilson once observed, or whoever wrote his lyrics, fun, 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 till the daddy takes her T-bird away. T-bird probably went some time ago. So this is a much more recent song, and this will be on my next record. Strangely enough, when Storefront came out, it was the winter of the LP. The label I was with at the time managed to get a version of Storefront out on vinyl so that they could be buried somewhere in Alaska and then dug up and sold in a few years' time, very wisely. But the bulk of stuff was not available on LP, whereas my new record is once again going to be an LP. So this was, I remember when this was made, the director, Jonathan Demme, said, well, yeah, I mean, I suppose this is going to come out on DVD. And I said, what's a DVD, Jonathan? And he said, well, you know videos? And I said, yes. He said, it's like that, only it's like a CD. Now, the DVD is long in the past. You know, I don't know if any of you have them, but they're essentially extinct. But the great thing is, as soon as something is about to become extinct, it becomes fetishized, like myself. So in a way, there's no way of getting out of it. This is set in the past, in the smoke age, 20 years ago. You can still walk into a bar in New York and smoke. And New York looked much the same. There's a thing that sounds very like Johnny Marr's guitar overdub at the beginning of How Soon Is Now, but it's actually a bit of traffic. I presume, unless Johnny was overdubbing somewhere in New York at the time. That's one of my favourite bits of the film. It happens quite early. And this is it. So, see what you make of it. This thing could be in the past, it could be in the future. It anticipates what I think is going to happen. Oh, that's good. Have they left a message? It's also worth pointing out, I don't think there were even any cell phones around when this thing was made. I remember telling Jonathan Demme, in exchange for him telling me about DVDs, about texting. And I remember we were crossing a road in London and I said, well, I could text you. And he said, what's that? And I said, have you got a cell phone? And he said, yeah. And I said, look, it's like that. And he said, wow. He said, but why should I text anybody? Because they wouldn't know I was going to do it. Here we go. Time is written on your face, and the cold white arms of memory embrace you. Love is all we lay to waste. Now it's only lips of loneliness that taste you. Oh letterboxes full of birthday cards. My Shelley's letterboxes full of birthday cards. I never left the room. The light bulb that shone down on me was gloomy. I could reach you by the moon. The way you looked at me, I thought you knew me. Oh God, you were beautiful. Oh God, you were beautiful. Oh God. My Shelley's letterbox is full of birthday cards. My Shelley's letterbox is full of birthday cards. What could anybody say? Except with hindsight, this was bound to happen. When two souls collide this way, there's no compartment they can find a map in. And I don't know what your mind is thinking. Your mind's not in your heart. Oh God, you were beautiful.